spend a lot of time wondering if your life is interesting enough. And then I look at my story and think, I'm just a mom who went through what millions of other moms go through. The emptiness transition, that's universal. The identity crisis when your children don't need you every day, every mother faces that. The grief of watching them grow up and leave, that's not unique to me. So why would anyone care about my version of such a common experience? I would write chapters, then delete them. I would share pieces with friends who would say, this is so relatable. And I would think, exactly, it's too relatable. It's not special enough. For years, I went back and forth, writing, stop writing, feel inspired, feel foolish, think this matters, then think this is self-indulgent. But I kept at it, and now it's finally done. Then one day, I was talking with a woman who had just dropped a daughter off at college. She was crying, trying to apologize for crying. Imagine that. Saying things like, I know I should be proud, and I know other mothers handle this better, and I feel so stupid for being this emotional. And I said, you're not stupid. This is one of the hardest transitions a mother goes through. She looked at me and said, but nobody talks about it. Everyone acts like it's no big deal. Like you just wave goodbye and you move on with your life. I feel like I'm the only one falling apart. That's when it hit me. The reason my story felt too ordinary was exactly the reason it needed to be told. Because when millions of women are going through the same experience, but think they're the only one struggling with it, someone needs to say, this is normal. This is hard. You're not alone. My story wasn't too common. Common stories are the ones we need most because that's where we find ourselves reflected back. See, we have this idea that stories only matters if they're extraordinary, if they're unique enough, dramatic enough, different enough from everyone else's experience. But here's what I've learned. Personal stories create universal healing precisely because they are relatable, not despite it. When I share the specific moment I stood in my kitchen, not knowing what I wanted to eat, women everywhere recognizes themselves in that. When I write about the whispers that ask, remember when you believed you had something unique to offer? That resonates because every woman has had those whispers. The details are mine, but the feelings are universal. And that is the magic of telling your ordinary story.